evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Al Bond. I'm the CEO of the Avalon Foundation, and it is such a pleasure to welcome you all here tonight. I usually make a point of making very brief remarks because I know that you're actually not here to see me. But tonight I'm going to go on a little bit because there are just so many people to thank. This project of this magnitude and what came together so quickly, a lot of our community came together to make it happen. It wasn't just the Avalon Foundation. There's a lot of others that need to be recognized. So C. Albert Matthews, the electricians, basically dropped everything in a time that they're super busy to make sure that we had electric here. Yeah. Our friend Richard Marks and Paris Foods donated their lift so that we could put all the lights up in the air. Yeah. Eastern Shore Tents and Events. Yeah, it's a local company. We've worked with them for years for the plein air Meet the Artist dinner. They came in and took a look at this crazy erector set that we bought and said, I've never seen anything like this before, but I'm going to make it happen. And Easton Utilities, as ever, Easton Utilities supports the Avalon Foundation in so many quiet ways, but once again, all the power that you're seeing here is provided by them for free for this endeavor. So thank you, Easton Utilities. Also, if you happen to be watching out there on the internet, on Facebook, or if you're watching on YouTube, because all of these shows are going to be simulcast out to YouTube and Facebook as they're happening. Eastern Utilities brought a fiber optic connection into this tent for us. So again, above and beyond kind of activity. Some of the equipment that we're using to put this show on belongs to the Avalon, but really most of it does not. And it is two local production companies, Ryan Finch and Kabam Studios, that are donating a lot of gear to make this all happen. So thank you guys. Thank you in a lot of ways, but thank you for that specifically. Piazza Market has been supporting us throughout with little treats here and there, and so we want to reach out to our friends up the hill. Mike and Debbie Potter took a look at the space and really thought about how to accessorize it with the candles and the pillows and those kinds of pieces. So thanks, Mike and Debbie. So I was a caterer for about 16 years. I have put up a lot of tents. I've never been required to get a building permit to put up a tent before. But we found out more or less at the last minute that we were going to have that in order to do this. And so I reached out to my friend Bob Rao and said, Bob, I've got a big problem. I need like architectural and engineering services right like that. And of course, within a day, I was in there and working through all of the various codes issues. They sent out I worked with one of their architects. I worked with, certainly some of the folks that make the mechanical drawings, but they even sent out a soils engineer to make sure that the ground that we're on is strong enough to hold the stakes in. And they did like deep core samples and so forth. So again, Rao Engineering, thank you. It is a little bit of a disappointment for me when we found out this afternoon, when we thought we had everything in the clear, that we do not get to light our fire pits. Hopefully we can turn that corner soon, but for the moment we cannot. But Sharp Energy donated 100% of the propane and are going to do it while this thing is open. So thank you, Sharp Energy. as always, yeah, there are institutions and groups that support the Avalon and make this work possible. Certainly the Maryland State Arts Council, yeah, the Talbot County Arts Council have been with us for years and years and years. The town of Easton, another one that has just been since the very beginning. And of course, the Avalon Foundation Board of Trustees and the Producers Guild. We could not do this work if it were not for people in our community that see the value and support it. So, and I know a lot of you are sitting in this room right now, so thank you. So, this came together in earnest in about 7 weeks. And it's a complicated project, and it took a lot of time from a lot of staff members who really pulled it together in an important way. And I'm not going to name everybody, but I am going to name the technical staff members here, because the work that they accomplished in the last couple of days is pretty remarkable. So Scott, thank you. Ryan, thank you. Nick, thank you. Michael, thank you. Dina, thank you. You did a phenomenal job. Yep. Ronnie, thank you. And then finally, I want to thank the Stoltz family. How many times have they come forward for this community? And, you know, Jack and Susan live here part of the year. They certainly were really instrumental, especially in the beginning for the Avalon Foundation, in turning us from this tiny little bohemian arts organization that who knows if they are worthy of support at all, to an organization that is now the largest arts organization on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. So thank you, Stoltz family, and especially, Keith Stoltz came to us years and years ago to do something kind for his parents, and that's how the Stoltz Listening Room came to pass. So when I called him up and I said, I have a really crazy idea. I want to open up a music venue during COVID times and make it a place that is actually safe to be, because nobody's opening music venues right now. And Keith had the vision to hear me out and come along and make this possible. So, Keith, if you're listening out there, you're not here tonight, but thank you very, very much for supporting our community, our local businesses, through letting us get back to what we do best, which is live music. And that is why you all are here tonight. So with all of that said, I want to welcome back to the Avalon stage, this time the Stoltz Pavilion for the very first time, our good friend Susan Werner. She is a really phenomenal musician. She's a phenomenal singer. She is just a songwriter that I don't know how you can write every single record in a different genre, but somehow she does that too. We love her. I know you're going to love her too. Welcome, Susan. Yep.
It was so nice seeing you again. So nice seeing you again. It would be so nice seeing you again. It was so nice to see that familiar grin. I wouldn't think twice if you said you're in. It would be so nice seeing you again. And if our love the first time round very reversal. Well, maybe our love that first time round was just a dress rehearsal, 'cause it was nice seeing you again. So nice seeing you again. It would be so nice seeing you again, again. It's very nice to see you again, Eastern Maryland. And if it means the time's gone by and we haven't found a new love, well, maybe it means that we should try that good old deja vu love, 'cause it was nice seeing you again, so nice seeing you again, so nice seeing you again, again. What do you say? Are you in? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I've missed your familiar grin. The moon rose above the river, stars sparkled through the sweet gum tree. I steeled my spine, stomach, and liver for the evening ahead of me. Had to start it off with turtle soup and gin martinis at Commander's Palace. What town is this? Yeah! The night I ate New Orleans. The night I ate New Orleans. Sing it! The night I ate New Orleans. New Orleans stole my heart. First stop, Muffaletta. Central Grocery, it was worth the wait. Next stop, Jambalaya. I went to Coop's place and I cleaned my plate. Oysters Rockefeller at Antoine's, and then the Brennan's for bananas Foster. The night I ate New Orleans. Sing it! The night I ate New Orleans. Yeah! The night I ate New Orleans. New Orleans stole my heart. Stole my heart and gave me heartburn. Heartburn all the whole next day. much information, and I didn't know the curse it could be. Walking by the Mississippi, met a happy tripping hippie, and this is what she said to me. What'd she say? She said, free your ass, and your mind will follow. She said, loosen that bum with bourbon and rum, all you can swallow, because we're here today, and we're gone tomorrow. Yeah, free your ass, and your mind will thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Psychoanalytic, and this is what she said to me. What'd she say? She said, free your ass, and your mind will follow. She said, take those pants, girl, go dance. Don't sit here and wallow, because we're here today, and we're gone tomorrow. Free your ass, and your mind will thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you very much. How would it be if it was the night I ate Easton? What would that be like? Would it start at the Tidewater with the meatloaf and asparagus I had tonight? That was absolutely delicious, right? Hey, Easton, Maryland, how are you? Thank you for coming out tonight. And look at this fantastic facility. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's so interesting, and I keep thinking about, like, is there a rubber band you could cut and the whole thing would just snap into one little... I gotta think about how this thing is built, right? Or like a cat's cradle, it's like one of these things. But it's wonderful to sing in here and to be in here. It's probably like 15 degrees warmer in here than it is right out there. So this is a super cozy setting, and thanks for having me in as your first artist. I am honored. In the Night I Ate New Orleans song, there's mention of oysters Rockefeller and other seafood dishes. And I remember one time I sang a farmer's market down here as part of, it was like 2013 as part of the Hayseed tour of all songs about farms, farmers, and people who love them. And I remember, I grew up on a farm in Iowa, so I have lots to say about agriculture and stories, of course, and we'll get to some of those. But I want to mention how at this farmer's market you had seafood. Do you understand how strange that is to anybody on the other side of the Chesapeake Bay? From there to Sacramento, no one understands how you could have... It was fantastic. I do a song for you now from Hayseed. Oh, I can't. I broke a string. Oh, we don't need that string anyway. Yeah, here's a song from Hayseed. A song for all of you who have farms in your background. the city kids, they had it better than us. They got to go have fun. The minute school was done, they didn't ride the bus. All the city kids, they had brand new Schwinn's. Ours had rusty tires held together with pliers and some cotter pins. All the city kids, they never did no chores. We were baling hay, milking twice a day. They were making s'mores. All the city kids, all the city kids, all the city kids. All the city kids, they had their own TVs, had carpet on the stairs, they had beanbag chairs, they kept diaries. All the city kids, they had fluffy little dogs. A dog that sits and begs, a dog with all four legs, didn't smell like hogs. All the city kids had fancy clothes. All the city kids looked down their nose. Oh, back then, that was way back when. Now all the city kids, they have become adults. They want to be someone, they want to get things done, they want to get results. They want organic fruit, they want organic meat. Come to the city park, it's called the farmer's market and it fills the street. And our food is good, but our price is steep. It takes them by surprise, I see them blink their eyes, I see them nearly weep. But we were just 4-H, we were the FFA. High time they learned how the tables turn, now they're gonna pay. All the city kids, all the city kids. Yeah. Revenge is one of my favorite motives in a song. I like revenge. Revenge is healthy. He wore a straw hat on his head and a tomcat in his smile. I told him he should understand this before he walked me down the aisle. You can have the money from the oats, the money from the cow, the money from the goats, and the money from the sow. But don't you ever touch the egg money. That's crossing the line. Don't you ever touch the egg money. The egg money is mine. We had 7 good years, then the trouble all began. First he started nipping at the gin, then he started seeing Mary Ann. Then he started gambling dice, lost the horses and the plow. I felt behind the stove, there was nothing there now. He had taken all the egg money. Well, that's crossing the line. Don't you ever touch too. So the angel that I am poured the coffee in his cup, served his toast with butter and jam, and the eggs were sunny side up, and the eggs were maybe too old, and the eggs had maybe gone bad. 3 days and the body went cold. Doctor said it's terribly sad. Don't you ever touch the egg money. That's crossing the line. That's crossing the line. Don't you ever touch the egg money. The egg money's mine. The egg money is mine. Don't you ever touch the egg money. That's crossing the line. Don't you ever touch the egg money. The egg money is mine. Home economics, friends. Home economics. Did you have a Becky home eccy? Was that a thing? We had home ec in Iowa. Did you have home ec in Maryland? Was there home ec? Yes. And what did you learn at home ec? What kinds of things did you? Sewing, right? How to hem. You had to hem jeans. Didn't you have to do things like that, right? Hem a pair of jeans. Make a pot holder. Is that a thing? 23 ways to make biscuits? Are you from Maryland? Or somewhere further south. That is handy, though, and that will make you a very appealing partner to someone, I think. 23 ways to make biscuits. There does some, it sounds a little bit like kind of a, I was going to say something rude, like 23 ways to make biscuits sounds like sort of a hillbilly Kama Sutra. Are you with me on that? Am you with me on that? Okay. Oh, my. Well, hello, my old friend. How very wonderful to see you again. And I'm sure this probably isn't quite the time or the place, but what did you do to your face? I mean, what with the eyes? You look like everything's a total surprise, like a hyper little hunting dog about to give chase. What did you do to your face? 'Cause your nose is so small now, so teeny tiny, how do you breathe at all? And your lips, balloons, overinflated as a pair of pontoons. You look weird, you look good. You don't look anything like anyone should, except for people from Los Angeles and deep outer space. What did you do to your face? And you've smoothed your brow. You got it flatter than Nevada somehow, and your chin's tucked in so tight your boobs go up whenever you grin. Hey, you're right, I'm a jerk. If you don't mind my asking, who did the work? Do you think there's any chance that they'd consider my case? What did you do to your face? Was it expensive? What did you do to your face? And was it painful? What did you do to your face? Would you go with me? What did you do to your face? My 11s, thank you. Thank you. Our evening together was magic. We had dinner and wine. You said your place or mine. We woke up the next day in your bedroom. We had coffee and laughed. And a few minutes after you said, maybe it's time you meet Fred, my Polish lowland sheepdog. And then Fred, he jumped up on the bed. And as I petted Fred on the head, you kissed your dog on the mouth. That's when it all went south. That's when my feet hit the floor and I walked out your door. For I could not unsee what I'd seen when you smooched your pooch and put your lips on his. That was and that is the end. But you followed me out to my Camry. You said, what's the big deal? You said, Fred, sit, Fred, heel. You said, dogs' mouths are cleaner than humans. I said, I have my doubts because dogs put their snouts in their ass and eat crap they find in the grass. And that's how they get hookworms. And you cried and you got all upset. And I tried, but I could not forget. You kissed your dog on the mouth. That's when it all went south. That's when my feet hit the floor and I walked out your door. For I could not unsee what I'd seen when you smooched your pooch and put your lips on his. That was and that is the end. And I'll wonder right up to the day of my death about that slight hint of kibbles and bits on your breath. You kissed your dog on the mouth. That's when it all went south. That's when my feet hit the floor and I walked out your door. For I could not unsee what I'd seen when you smooched your pooch and put your lips on his. That was and that is the end. Are there any questions? Maybe your first question is, why did I come to this show? What was I thinking? Maybe you were thinking you were going to be deeply moved, and look what you got. Oh, my. Well, we can always go home and watch television. That's been fun. No. Yeah, better here. Yes, better here and together. And with a little wine in hand, and Marianne will bring this right to your table. Is that the deal tonight? You can order this and it will just come to you, right? You don't even have to stand up. Is that what's happening right here? Is this coming right here? Oh my God. Look at this. Someone's walking towards you with alcoholic beverages. You don't have to go get it. You don't have to go to the store. You don't even have to stand up. Are those lost? Are those lost beverages? Do you want some help? I have a microphone. I can help. Table 10. Did you order some beverages, table 10? Look at this. It's coming right to you. Wow. What an amazing venue, right? That's just amazing. We'll do a song now for you from a project of songs I wrote to sound as if they might have been written by Cole Porter's smart-mouthed little sister, Colette. And Colette thought that there just weren't enough songs in the 1930s from a woman's point of view. And so she wanted to write a few songs to contribute to the catalog. And so this is one of those songs. Coffee, ham, and eggs. I can be your diner. Tired, aching legs, I'll be your recliner. When you need a breath of air, I'll be your balcony. When you need a laugh, I can be your joker. Cut a loss in half, I can be your broker. 'Cause all of that and more, baby, you have been for me. And I'll be the release when the pressure's heightening. I can be the grease when your wheels are tightening. And when you need a dance, hey, I can be that old soft shoe. And I can be your girl through the best and worst time. But I can't be the girl you notice for the first time. There's so much I can do, baby, but I can't be new. And when they're buying you steak, I can be the gravy when they throw you in the lake. I can be the Navy, be that 3-day leave. I can be that bad tattoo. And I can be the sky, the very wild blue yonder. Still I can't catch your eye when it starts to wander. As I've seen it do, oh, at least a time or two. I'll be anything for you, baby, but I can't be new. May I suggest to you, may I suggest this is the best part of your life. May I suggest this time is blessed for you. This time is blessed and shining, almost blinding bright. Just turn your head and you'll begin to see the 1,000 reasons that were just beyond your sight. The reasons why I'd suggest to you, why I'd suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a world that's been addressed to you, intended only for your eyes. It's a secret world, like a treasure chest to you, of private scenes and brilliant dreams that mesmerize. A tender lover's smile, a tiny baby's hands, the million stars that fill the turning sky at night. And I suggest to you, I suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a hope that's been expressed in you. It's the hope of 7 generations, maybe more, and this is the faith that they invest in you. It's that you'll do one better than was done before. And inside you know, inside you understand, inside you know what's yours to finally set right. And I suggest to you, I suggest this is the best part of your life. This is a song, comes from the west to you, comes from the west, comes from the slowly setting sun. This is a song with a request of you to see how very short these endless days will run. And when they're gone and when the dark descends, oh, we'd give anything for one more hour of light. And I suggest this is the best part of your life. Thank you. That would seem like a challenging song to sing this year, right? And then maybe you, like me, you think about, well, I did spend a little more time in nature this year. I've been on my bicycle a little more. I've been noticing the sky a little more. Things like this, maybe. Enjoying food, are there enjoying books. There are these things called books. They're made of paper. Just something to look into. And so I hope you have found some pleasures, some surprising pleasures this year in such a challenging year. We will now enter the automotive section of the program. This song is from a project called An American in Havana. So you brought along your girlfriend, your kind of pretty crazy girlfriend. What the hell were you thinking? She never stops drinking, she talks all the time. And now you're running out of money. Yeah, you've been running through the money. You don't know where it all went, and right now you just spent your very last dime. But when you're in a 1955 Chevy Bel Air and you're cruising the Malecon, oh, all your troubles are gone. When you're in a 1955 Chevy Bel Air and you're cruising la 23, oh, world's a wonderful place. Yes, yeah. And you're driving with the top down. You're in the sunshine with the top down. Yeah, you're rolling in a carriage that is the perfect marriage of vinyl and chrome. You got the white walls and the tail fins, the two-tone color and the tail fins. Salsa on the AM station. Why in this vacation? Why ever go home? 'Cause when you're in a 1955 Chevy Bel Air and you're cruising the Malecon, all your troubles are gone. Oh, all your troubles are gone. When you're in a 1955 Chevy Bel Air, oh, when you're in a 1955 Chevy Bel Air and you're cruising la 23. What I El Cuervo, you'll smile and let every last care go, floating away on the music in your ears. As you roll past La Media Corriba, your girlfriend gets out and says, see ya, yeah, she's over it, she's had enough. You don't care because now you're in love with a Chevrolet. Hey. Chevy Bel Air and you're cruising the Malecon. All your troubles are gone. Oh, all your troubles are gone. When you're in a 1955 Chevy, when you're in a 1955 Chevy Bel Air and you're cruising la 23, world's a wonderful place. Oh, world's a wonderful place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you're in a 1955 Chevy Bel Air. Gave the all clear, Daddy headed into town. Wasn't gone a long while, coming from a half mile, we already heard the sound. It was a steel marshmallow, buttercreamy yellow, tinted all across the hood. Tinted in on both doors, Daddy said a hailstorm really does a wall that good. Eldorado, Lord, how Daddy loved that car. So it was the 57 Chevy that was really the prize, right? If some of you know old cars. 57 Chevy was the big special one with the big tail fins, right? But 55 sang better, so I just made it a 55. If you have problems with that, show me your song, okay? And then the Eldorado, wasn't there a Biarritz version? Biarritz, is that what it was called? The Biarritz. Which meant you just paid more money or you bought it with Swiss francs or something, right? Was that what that meant? I never understood the Biarritz deal. Eldorado's from the new record called Flyover Country. And I'll do another song for you now from that project. There will be approximately four more songs. There'll be approximately 4 more songs in this presentation. Approximately 4, maybe 4.5. Did you bring the hand warmers? Did anybody bring hand warmers or something tonight? You brought them? Did you bring some? Do you have extras? Do you have? Oh, he is your hand warmer. Oh, he's your human hand warmer. Oh, I see. What's going on under that blanket? No, I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't know what goes on here. I don't know what goes on. They got biscuits, 23 biscuits. I don't know what goes on. Stoplights, 4 churches, the farmers and merchants, 3 taverns, 1 river, post office still delivers. You might drive by it on the interstate, and all you'd see is just the Super 8. My little hometown so dear. Long live my little hometown. Live another 100 years or more. Live another 100 years. Survive the Depression, 2 World Wars, recessions, farm crisis, hung in there, the brink and back, it's been there. You might fly over it and never see, but there's a world there means the world to me. Long live my little hometown, my little hometown so dear. Long live my little hometown. Live another 100 years or more. Live another 100 years. The water tower and the swimming pool, the county fairgrounds and the middle school. 1,000 thunderstorms may come and go, still my hometown's holding on. Yeah, yeah. You might think it's nowhere, you might not ever go there, just some town out somewhere, unless like me you're from there. It raised me up and made me who I am. So pardon me if I still give a damn. Long live my little hometown, my little hometown so dear. Long live my little hometown. Live sitting at the back porch table, watching as the sun goes down, doing a little thinking, doing a little drinking, swirling my glass around. Little tin can of irritation rattling in my lonely brain. Ain't nobody near me, nobody to hear me. Perfect moment to complain. Lately everything's been changing, changing not for the good. People getting lazy, obstinate and crazy, Washington to Hollywood. Oh, but here's the thing that's got me bothered. It really ought to be a crime. They're making wine bottles smaller all the time. Oh, I don't know when I first took notice. Might have been a year or two. It might have been the day she packed her bags and headed off with God knows who. I took up with my best old buddy, Canyon Road Pinot Gris. Used to take one to get the job done. Now it's taking two or three. Yes, that is. Lately everything's been changing, changing not for the good. Presidents and felons stupider than melons, Washington to Hollywood. Oh yeah, yeah. But here's the thing, there's such a racket. It really ought to be a crime. They're making wine bottles smaller all the time. Smaller and smaller. Take some more and more. Less anesthesia in the same size pour. First they had me hoodwinked, then I was confused, then I was bamboozled, now I'm just bamboozled out of my gourd. Such a rip-off. It really ought to be a crime. Sing it with me. Oh, they're making wine bottles smaller all the time. Yes, they are. They're making wine bottles smaller. Less sauce for the dollar. Wine bottles smaller all the time. That's a pandemic song right there. That one came about in March. Hardcore. Oh my. Here's another song that was written in April of this year, and I think it'll kind of explain itself here. To be there on that bright summer morning so fair, when we cast off these sorrows, these worries and cares. How I want to be there when the golden sun rises in that clear, cloudless sky on that glad day. The storm has passed by. I'll greet it with sweet tears of joy in my eyes. How I want to be there. For this season a shadow passes all our doors, the doors of family, mine and yours. One day there'll be no shadow anymore. sing Amazing Grace. How I want to be there, to be there, to be there, to be there on that bright summer morning so fair. When we cast off these sorrows, these worries and cares, how I want to be there. I do want to be there. I know you want to be there too. So we'll all stay safe and we'll enjoy beautiful facilities like this in the meantime, so we can get out of our homes and feel other human beings, just to feel other human beings. You know, I guess the Stoltz family or someone of the Stoltz family is here tonight. Is that right? We have some Stoltz in the house? No? But I just want to say that Stoltz, the name Stoltz in German means proud. And this is something very, very much to be proud of. This is a fantastic achievement. So I'll play one more song for you tonight here, and I'll close with a song that, because it's Thursday night, you know, we're heading toward the weekend, and you might get lucky, and I want to make that possible, if, you know. Leave you with this. Your friends all love you, they do. They'd swim the ocean if you wanted them to. But babe, nobody loves you like me. Your sister loves you, calls every day. I think she thinks I only get in the way. But babe, nobody loves you like me. Baby, head to feet, out on the sofa and between the sheets. Love every freckle on your fine, lovely skin. Somebody else comes knocking, don't let him in. Your mother loves you too much. She thinks it turns to gold whatever you touch. Oh, but baby, nobody loves you like me. Nobody, baby. Honey, I just don't care. Somebody else wants it, I'm not gonna share, because I love you to your soul. Love your equator, love your north and south. Nobody loves you like me. Yes, I know everybody thinks the world of you, but nobody loves you like me. Susan Werner, ladies and gentlemen. How about that, Susan Werner? Susan Thank you for that. Thank you for that shamelessly solicited ovation. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. All right. All right. Just a word of thanks. Thanks to Al. Thanks to Jess. Thanks to Susie. Thanks to Ryan on the sound. Thanks everybody so much for having me in. And Marty Sexton is coming here. And when is Martin Sexton coming? Marty? Oh my God, people. Are there tickets left for this? No. Right. That's what I'm saying. Oh my God. 2 tickets left? Marty Sexton. Just saying. Martin Sexton. Blow your mind. He's gonna blow this thing into this space. Into space. Boom. Got on my red dress, honey. Got on my red dress for you. Yeah, like that. Got on my red dress, honey. Got on my red dress for you. Welcome home now, baby. And you're welcome to me too. You've been working so hard, darling. I thought you might like a little treat. What? You've been working so hard, darling. I thought you might like a little treat. I put down that heavy suitcase and help me put up both of my feet. Oh. 'Cause I love to hear you calling to the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I love to hear you calling to the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. And I love that sweet, sweet music of your wedding ring against the grass-fed post. Play it, Susan, all right. Got on my red dress, honey. Got on my bright red, not green, not blue. It's just for you. I got on my red dress, honey, babe. Got on my red dress for you. 'Cause it's like you love to tell me, my little red dress, it fits you too. Okay, I'm going to sing this thing and try not to throw too many droplets. I'm wondering how I should do. I'll stand all the way back here. How's that? That's good. Is that good? Yeah. All right. Droplets. I wish you all a little romance during this time. That's not easy to achieve. Then, maybe somebody's handy. Romance happens a little more often. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, Il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, là je vais pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche. Voilà l'époque sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, là je réponds la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui
Ladies and gentlemen, Susan Werner. So, because none of us have done this before, I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. Is we're going to have Susie somewhere over in this area and Jess over in this area.